pleasure condoms, and then you open the box, and it's just empty. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the Raw Room.
Easy. Hey,
good, goddamn.
LSU came through the other week.
Man,
game.
the past two games, man, it was out there playing their ass off.
Man, them boys been balling, man. I say college football still been weak this year, but
yeah, it's been rough for real. Like
it's been rough, but shit, I mean that was a good thing to see them boys pull that shit out. You know, that was
for sure.
Big ass man.
Two big wins, boy. Beat Florida.
But Devontae Smith, the coldest nigga in college football, bro.
Devontae Smith?
The buddy from Bama, number 6, the receiver.
Nah, he is cold. He cold as hell now.
He the coldest nigga in the goddamn college football.
He the truth out there.
He the truth, bro. Like, bro, be scoring on some of this. Like, you be like, bro.
And the
How you do that? How you do that, bro?
That's just what's normal now. Everybody going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody snapping.
That is the norm. Well, not norm. Norm at Bama.
I mean, just the talent level, period. You know what I'm saying? Everybody elevate, man.
Yeah, you got to elevate your game. Cause, hey, I was thinking about a new segment we should start, bro. Listen, I just kind of thought about this the other day. We're going to start the Oklahoma drill. Like, who would win? Let's say we get...
Oh, yeah.
We have Kevin Hart versus Dave Chappelle.
Man, I knew you was gonna say that, bro. I can't even play with you, bro. I'm going with Dave. I'm going with Dave. Like, hey, no.
Hey, I'm going with Dave too, bro. Dave.
Every day, bro.
But like, can you imagine, all right, who else? Donald Trump versus...
Oh, my God. I don't even know who he would go against.
He got to go against somebody that used to be on his show. It got to be somebody that used to be on his show. Got to go against that nigga.
Man, go against Donald Trump. Golly, I don't know. Like, it don't even matter who he go against. Like, he lost.
He lost.
He just get his own. Donald Trump. Like, bro, I don't know.
Hey, that nigga ain't gonna be able to roll over and get up. Well, I couldn't even imagine.
Nah, hell no, bro.
Imagine. I got another segment too. I'll think about another segment we can start. It called, you know how you be like, you with your boys and you be like, you got a fuck one, you got a married one, you got a kid one. But this time we gonna do the cut one, pay one, and then franchise tag one.
Sheesh, you said cut one.
Yeah.
Can't even practice squad in there.
Nah, you ain't getting no practice squad. You either get cut, you gonna get that Patrick Mahomes paid,
right?
Or you gonna get a couple of Tremaine Johnson franchise tag. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right.
Let's think. We could say Jordan, LeBron, Kobe. You got to cut one, got to pay one, got to franchise tag one. That'll be deadly right there. That's
what?
Yeah, I know they can't even choose this. That's crazy.
What you said?
Yeah, you can't even.
I don't think your mic working right now, bro. You said what?
Yeah, the segment over with after
Jordan, LeBron, Kobe cut one? Like, what? Cut one? Ooh.
You got to cut one, you got to pay one, you got to franchise tag.
Hey, cut me.
Cut me. I ain't the coach no more. You forget that. I don't even want this issue, bro. Like, that is an issue. But think about being a coach, they got to make those type of decisions for like, damn, that really do happen though. You got to be the coach, you got to make them type of decisions. So.
I don't feel like the coaches really, I don't feel like the decision for coaches be that hard. It'll never be that hard.
You don't think so? What you think they be like? Shit, I bet
because you ain't never got a Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron on the same team.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't never a decision like that.
The OKC down there did. They had Russ, Durant, and Harden.
But all them niggas was on the court at the same time.
Harden come off the bench.
But still, they still had he was still collecting minutes in there.
Yeah. Nah, he was still getting
and buckets.
Yeah.
So they was all eating
buckets off the bench.
I guess it's different in basketball.
I ain't show you. Look, my boy Preston.
I did see that. I did see that. That's tough.
Shout out my nigga Preston, man.
It is tough.
Right? Hell yeah.
Fresh jersey.
Hell. Yeah, Preston.
I ain't wore a jersey in a minute. I ain't even got a new jersey in a minute.
Me either. That's why
They got a little vintage shop out there in Nashville.
For real, where?
Yeah, me and my boy Cullen went when we came out there. I forget the name of it, man. They got so much. They got stuff from concerts, sports, all types of old, like the starter jackets. You know what I'm talking about? They had everything.
Old school junk.
They had all the old school jerseys, bro. All of them.
That's the vibe.
All of them. And they had some shoes and stuff in there, but it's over there. This stuff was kind of expensive, though. You know,
that do remind me that football players are like fashion experts for real. Nigga, we be out there. I be just
see. It's a big difference. Like basketball, they get they like big little spotlight because it ain't as much people, but they get to do a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
And not have no consequences. Like they can wear whatever to the stadium, bro.
Yeah.
And we got it's a bunch of restrictions and gotta be really professional and all that goodness and all that goodness.
I'm talking about as far on the field,
but it's definitely
swagged out on the field, man.
Yeah, as much as you can.
I said,
as much as you can get away with.
niggas be trying to make towels and make all type of shit.
Boy, get the scissors, boy. What you talking about? Nah, I'm gonna bring them back.
Like what? I'd be a fool with them scissors.
What? Going crazy.
Yeah,
we ain't nothing but to cut up cotton. Crazy. All over the floor, just little bits and shit. Like, coach, like, bro, get ready for the game. Like, I am. Like, this ain't arts and crafts, bro. Like, hold on.
I think our guest has arrived, man. I think we got our guest in the building.
Andre.
Hey, yeah. Ooh, with that bus in the background.
Look at him.
Hey, I want you guys to know it looks nothing like me anymore.
Nah. I think I see the resemblance.
Yeah,
I gotta keep looking at it to remind myself. That's about my 8th year in the league.
Yeah.
So it was like right in the middle of my career, right when I was doing the old taking off kind of thing.
They caught you at the right time.
You're kind of young.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, not now, but that one there. Yeah. When they do the bus, they say, okay, well, which picture? To get a bunch of pictures in front of you.
Yeah.
And they say, well, what do you want to look like? What do you want your facial expression to be? And I said, just put me about a year 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to look too young and didn't want to look too old. So put me right in the middle.
Yeah.
I see.
So since we already on it, man, like I said, we appreciate you coming on. Now,
thanks for having me, man. It's nice to meet both of you guys, man.
Absolutely.
And since you got the bus right there, and I was actually just watching your Hall of Fame speech, and I done seen plenty of guys, give their speeches I done watched. I never got to ask any of them, how do you come up with your speech? And that's just like about 30 minutes long, and I ain't even get to the whole thing.
You know what? Right. That's a good question. It was about 30. At the time, it was the longest in history. It's like 34, 33 minutes long, because all the factors, not only the spectacle of it and the speech, I had somebody help me write it. Mm-hmm. You just can't get up there. I mean, I could have got up there and winged it, but then you would forget people, and people would be like, yo, man, I was your high school coach. So you want to make sure when you're doing your speech, and back then they didn't have the teleprompter like they have now. Mm-hmm. So now they have a teleprompter where guys can read their stuff. So
oh man, you had
the great thing about that day was, the great thing about that day was there was more Bills fans there than anything. And
they were rocking that thing.
They were rocking it. They've been waiting for that for a long time, like myself. But it was a special day for me, for the family, for the franchise, special day to be a football player. I mean, that's really what the Hall of Fame stands for. It isn't to a certain point what you do individually. It's how you impacted the game and impacted others. That's, as a 15, 16-year-old kid in high school, if you would have said, you're going to be a Hall of Famer someday in the NFL and have a bust and a jacket and a ring and all that kind of stuff. And I would have been like, I would have done that.
Straight up.
For sure. Definitely.
Yeah, and then to play with the players that I played, Thurman and Bruce, and all those Hall of Famers, and then the coach, the owner, the GM are Hall of Famers. I couldn't write that script if I could never even think about writing that kind of script. So it was special to have all those guys, have Bills fans there, and the family there. It was very special, man. Very special.
And you was coming out of a small school too. You know?
Yeah.
Didn't get much, respect as far as, the Power Fives and stuff. So, like, what was that process trying, you come from that small school and then trying to get drafted and then becoming a legend?
I think it helped me a lot because I didn't get the hype and I didn't get the, it wasn't touted at all. Like just coming out of school and a small D2 school. And you look at your guys, your rosters in the NFL, there's some D2, D3 guys that are Pro Bowlers that are the meat and potatoes of your team. That guy on special teams that come down and rattles a few heads is the D2 guy. So the trend has come to that a little bit more in the last probably 20 years of them going actually deep and getting those kind of guys on their team because you do need those guys. But did I have a chip on my shoulder? We all do, no matter where you're from.
Absolutely.
You get the opportunity to prove yourself. And at the highest level, it's a little different. But I think I was ready for it. And I think I was born to do it. And of course, you have to show that you're ready and show that you can compete at that level. But I felt I was destined to be an NFL player. And whether or not it would have turned out the way it did, that was up to me, not, and up to me and God. That wasn't up to anybody else.
Right.
And, you put in the work and you put in the little small extra things. These are the small things I tell the kids nowadays. The smallest of things that you do when nobody's watching are the things that propel you forward, and they propel you forward and propel you forward. And I was very, very, I just was very so determined and instrument. Just, oh man, the small things were my most important thing.
Yeah.
And not saying that guys don't do small things now, but it is those small things. You speak to guys like, Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. Do you think they do the same thing every year? Probably not.
No.
I think they're always trying to improve. They're always trying to get better because that's their craft. That's the way you got to treat it. It's a job, but it's your craft, what you do day in and day out. And you think, dream, eat, sleep football your whole life. And to have the opportunity to be great at the highest level, that's what you really have to do. You gotta dig deep and you gotta go down and go to the bottom of the well and get the stuff that some people aren't willing to do. So, enough about me. What about you guys, man? Tell me about how you guys are doing.
All right. I'm good, man. Shit, that's what we're here to talk about you for real, because I was actually talking to your boy, Jim Haslett.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was he my linebacker coach, so we was just talking, and he was telling me, I asked him, I was like, hey, you play with Buffalo, and I know you he said he was 0-12 in championship games. He is 0-12 as a coach.
Oh.
And I was like, so he didn't take part in y'all 4 Super Bowl losses.
No, he didn't even, yeah. When I came to the league in 85.
Yeah, he had retired.
Jim was about 104. Jim was about 104 years old. Don't tell him I said that.
Hey, we mess with Jim every day about how old and stanky legs be looking.
Oh, yeah. But one thing about him, he wears his emotion, especially as a player, and how he coaches right on his sleeve. So you see it all the time. He don't hide anything.
Oh yeah, Jim ain't holding that back.
He ain't holding nothing back.
But how did that play?
As a coach, yeah. As a coach, he's the same way as a coach. And I think that's the way he gets respect from his players. And I know many times when I was a rookie, you get rookies back in 1985 are different than rookies right now. They actually did haze you, and they actually did some things to you to make you wake up to that. Hey, man, this is the real deal here. So, and I always respected Jim as a player, and obviously as a coach, I respected him, and he's always been a friend of mine. So you guys make sure you say hello to him for me.
I got you, man. But hey, I want to go back to them Super Bowl losses. How did that feel, bro? Y'all had the greatest comeback ever in the game, and then y'all go to the four Super Bowls.
4 in a row. And I always tell people this. Yeah, that's why you play this game. That's the ultimate, is to get the chance to win a championship.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys that play in this league that never get a chance to even be in that game or have a chance to be close to it.
Right.
So probably the first 5 years after I retired, it was just straight bashing. You lost. You guys got there. All that kind of stuff. So the past probably 10 years, I've turned that around, and from you guys went, you lost, to how you think we got there. What kind of mentality do we have to do it 4 times in a row? Has anybody ever done it before? So I flipped the script and all that. And that makes them think a little bit differently on how, not only how hard that was, but to have everybody on the same page for the same thing all the time for 4 straight years.
Yeah.
You can't script that. You can't do that. It'll never be happening again. And your team, the Titans, had a chance. You guys beat the Patriots last year, and the Patriots had a chance in Tom Brady's last year to go to 4 straight. And I was at the TV going, come on. So we can't give him that too. But, you know, this game is, and you guys know this game is a day in, day out, constant whirlwind.
Right.
Not only from on the field, but off the field. How you carry yourself on the field basically is going to how you carry yourself off the field, and vice versa. And these things will stick with you the rest of your life. And you will tell somebody else about your time in the league, what you did, how you prepared, all that stuff. Because views change, people change. The league is a lot different than it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago. When I came in 1985, this is 35 years ago. You know, perceptions, it's still football, but because of social media and all the things that have been going on, the game changes without anybody even knowing it.
Yeah. Right.
You know what? As far as, you know, rule changes and all this, these, you know, my best year, I caught 94 passes. These guys are catching 100 passes like it's nothing now.
Oh yeah.
You can't really come out the closet, and you can't come out the closet and blast anybody anymore. You can, but you're taking your chance on a penalty and putting the other team in position to win the game.
And that's what me and Jalen was actually just talking about. Yeah, we were just talking about how, like, you don't see receivers come across the middle and getting hit like we saw you doing. Like you come across that junk getting smacked, getting right up, hit him with the first down and keep it moving. Next play.
Keep moving, man. Ronnie Lott hit me so hard, I forgot my name, bro.
Put him in the protocol.
Hey, guess what?
Then he helped me up.
Oh yeah. You got to talk a little trash.
He helped me up.
Got to talk a little trash.
And guess what he said? He said, "Man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry I had to do that." I said, "Don't worry. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm Sneaky Dre, bro. I'm Sneaky Dre. I'm Sneaky Dre, man.
I like that.
But Steve Atwater, guys like Steve Atwater, you know, 6'3", 220, coming downhill unimpeded. You know what he did? You know what he did to Okoye?
Nah.
You never saw that? Put that on YouTube. Put in Steve Atwater hit on Christian Okoye.
Pull it up.
Yeah, Faison, we're gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull that thing up.
Pull it up, bro. He came
body real quick.
He came like in the A gap or the B gap.
He
like in the B gap, unimpeded. Wham! Put the hammer down on it and made him back up. And Christian Okoye is 260.
Yeah. Oh, snap.
Put that hit on it.
He done put it up.
Yeah.
Bruh. Okay, That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's real deal. That's real deal.
So that's a man 225, 230 meeting a guy in the hole at 260. So that's 500 pounds of thrust.
Right.
So you don't see that really too much anymore.
Nah.
How you feel about that?
The game is a lot different. I don't even know this year. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. I know they said running backs are lowering their head They said that was
what they say. That what they say. But they don't call it.
But they don't.
No,
it hasn't really been called that way. It's kind of weird because it's like they put the defenders at such a disadvantage.
Exactly. Yeah.
Seen it so many times, just like, a little silly, I guess, misunderstanding of how he was going in on his approach or whatever, and they just throw the flag, and it's like, what?
They already did. I just want you guys to know, they already know when they see, them, the guys in the stripes know what's happening. They already know when they see something coming. They already in their back pocket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they locked and loaded.
They locked and loaded, man. Before it even happened, yeah.
You know what they did to me? Their hand was in their back pocket and went, that was all right. Go ahead, get back.
See, come on now.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But the game is, again, I love this game. I love watching it. I love guys competing.
Right.
Life is a competition to a certain point. It's who prepares better is going to win to a certain point. You're going to win on physicality and all that kind of stuff. But in the long run, this is a numbers game. It's how did Bill Belichick and Tom Brady win so many games besides Tom Brady being, just the quarterback he is? Right. Belichick outthinked a lot of people. He outthinked a lot of defenses. And then again, he didn't have the rosters like, it's like sometimes you were like over the years, you go, where's Belichick getting these players from?
Yeah.
You would think they would like down here at the grocery store, yo, man, come on.
Yeah.
And the dude's like playing like a Pro Bowler.
Yeah. Every time.
And it's amazing that how he, not only his philosophy of coaching, and different coaches have different philosophy, but how he molded that team to be like winning is there. Every time you step in this building, it's all about winning. How do you get 49 guys really to buy into that?
Mm-hmm.
They can buy into it, but are they willing to do what it takes to do it? And that's really
that's a championship team right there.
That's a championship mentality, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that mentality that you have, a champion, that's going to be the mentality you're going to need after football. You're going to need that. And somebody taught me that, and somebody told me that, and talked to me about that. Because someday there's going to be an end to it. Aeneas Williams, my Hall of Fame brother.
Oh, yeah.
Aeneas said, begin with the end in near.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because there is going to be an end. Yeah. Now, it's up to you to a certain point, because I believe a player is probably 70% of his career, how his career goes. 30% is ownership up in the front office, decisions they make. That's just part of the game. Mm-hmm. But you control your own destiny in this game by what you do. Now what goes on upstairs?
You don't feel that upstairs though can limit some players though? Because not everybody obviously gonna be a Hall of Fame player. Not everybody gonna get the chance to, display offense or defense. They might be stuck doing one thing. And it's not by any fault of theirs. It might just be, a numbers thing. It might be something going, that the player cannot control. I feel like I see that a lot of times.
But that's been in the game since the inception.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
For 100 years.
Yeah.
For 100 years, it was different back in the 50s and 40s. I mean, these guys would go play their game and they go to another job right away, right after. But I think the front office is always, especially now, they're always going to make decisions. You guys know that's best for the franchise.
Yeah.
Right.
You are expendable, whether you believe it or not.
Yeah.
You are just a pawn in a chess game. And you only can control what you can do. You can't control what goes on upstairs and how they're speaking. Because if that's the case, we all would be upstairs every day.
Yeah.
That ain't right. No, that ain't right. But your thing is you play football. That's what you do for a living. That's your game. And that's what you have to take care of.
You feel like the front office, like how the front office, interacts with the sport has changed the sport in itself?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because they're influenced. There's so many influences to a certain point on how a franchise makes decisions, not only on the field, but what's around them too.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on around them can influence how they keep a player, let a player go, make this, trade, that trade. They're really looking at other teams and how they're doing it.
Yeah.
You know, Bill Belichick, you're trying to figure out how the Patriots did it for that many years. What's their formula? 31 other teams want to figure out how the Patriots do it every year. And it's not like Bill Belichick's going to hand every 30 other teams, hey, here's how I did it.
Yeah.
What you see on the field, that's how I did it.
Yeah.
And I think, again, the belief in your players with the organization, how they walk in the building every day and they believe something's going down. Something positive is going down. That's really how you change the culture of a team. And to segue into to my team, the Bills, the head coach, Sean McDermott, we had a meeting with him 4 years ago when he got hired. Me, Thurman, Bruce, Jim, Tasker, all the greats of the 90s. He called us up personally and wanted to have a dinner meeting with us in Buffalo to talk about how did you guys do that? How did you keep everybody together up here? How did you keep everybody get up here? And he has changed the culture of that team in 4 years.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
And not only getting the quarterback, but going into free agency, getting the receiver they need. And every team does this, but again, you can put all that in a pot and stir it up. And if they don't have the right ingredients, it ain't gonna taste good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they got the right ingredients, offensively, defensively. They got 5 Pro Bowlers, probably the most they've had in 10 years. This is something that he was building towards, and then bringing a GM in that's on the same kind of vibe that he is.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you got a GM and a coach are on the same page.
Oh yeah, you got some.
You winning some games, bro.
Yeah.
And if you ain't doing a job, where you at?
Yep.
You out of there.
Yeah. In and out of there. See,
how you feel about the Pro Bowl selection? See, that's been a new talk too in the locker rooms.
They've been talking about that for a long time.
Yeah, like
it's always, the Pro Bowl's always been a popularity contest. I played in 8 of them, and especially at the skill positions, obviously you got to have the numbers.
Yeah.
You got to be dominant in the year you play. But then again,
sometimes they don't go off the numbers.
Sometimes the numbers don't even add up. It's just the names.
They don't. And now they have, I think towards the 4th or 5th Pro Bowl I had, fans started getting into the voting, and obviously the fans have a voice, but it doesn't count towards who they're going to pick. And then the coaches. So I believe most of the league believes that if you're on the field and regardless of numbers with the skill position, is that guy good? Is he good? Does he change the game?
Right.
Do we have to account for him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the guys that have a gold jacket and a ring and a bust, they had to count for him.
Yeah.
You better find a way to either slow him down or eliminate him.
Well, I see Hall of Fame is different from just going to Pro Bowl. So you can go to Pro Bowls
but I mean,
as
far as the same thing, that's what you have.
Right. I see. Yeah.
But these dudes that got this, they're on a. They're just. I mean.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother level, right?
That's like damn.
Yeah.
I got a quick story. We played my second to last year in Buffalo. We played the Detroit Lions at home.
Yeah,
and I never saw Barry Sanders up close.
Mm.
And matter of fact, that game, Thurman Thomas and him were 1-2 for the rushing title that year. Dude, I didn't get off. When I came out the field on offense, I didn't even sit down. I just wanted to watch Barry Sanders.
Hey, I feel you on that one.
Sometimes
that's like going to watch Jordan, or going to watch Tiger play golf, or like going to watch Ronaldo or Messi play soccer.
That's how it was when I want to say probably my rookie year or my second year league. We played Broncos and Peyton Manning was there, and I was watching Peyton Manning.
But guess what? You ain't gonna see that. You're not gonna see that anymore too much. You won't see that again.
No, you don't. Well, we did play Baltimore. I did get on my feet to go see Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
that's you have to pay a ticket to see him run around.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, I definitely want to see.
But the icons, you know, the Bradys and the Roethlisbergers and the Rodgers, those guys are like, let's face it, they're towards the end of their career right now. So it's the Lamar Jacksons, the Russell Wilsons, Deshaun, Josh, those quarterbacks. And this is a quarterback-driven team, a league. Don't get it twisted. If you ain't got that dude behind the center, you got to have a beast behind in the backfield. And number 22 there, y'all got. I don't even know what that is.
That's the king. That's the king.
Every time, dude. How you stiff arm the same? How you stiff arm twice like that?
Same sideline.
Same time. It looked like the same play.
Oh my God.
You know what? Here's what I thought he thought. When he got the ball and put it in his left hand, he's come around that corner. He said, "I just did this about 4 weeks ago."
Hey, bro, it's the same play too. Same. And
Josh Norman. Josh Norman is my dude. I love Josh Norman. But you know, in my day, that would have just been a play, and there might have been a picture of it in the paper. Now it's it's crazy, bro.
You done made national news now. We up in your head.
You done went viral.
There's a dude in India right now going, "Burn!"
For real. Now, have you ever seen somebody like? I mean, I know you didn't see Eddie George and guys like that. Well, not like Eddie George, he can't after you, but guys still forming him like, Derrick Henry is a different. If I had to go back probably 25 years, probably Earl Campbell.
Okay.
Earl Campbell. That's okay.
Definitely.
Without the big thigh. You know, Earl Campbell had the big thighs.
He
was Earl Campbell.
He was
look up on YouTube when he ran over Isaiah Robinson and like almost blew his chest out.
With his helmet?
Yeah, he done this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see that plenty of times.
And he went like this, and if he didn't move, his helmet still would have been sticking in his chest.
Oh yeah.
So I think Derrick Henry reminds me of Earl Campbell.
Okay, that's good. Because Earl, he still come around to the facility probably once a year. He'll come around. Yeah.
I tell you, when I got in the hall, and the year I went in, and we had the gold jacket, not the gold jacket, we had the Ray Nitsky luncheon. So basically, that is 100 guys are the best that ever do it in one room. They closed it. It's like Fort Knox, bro. Close the doors. No media. There's not even flies in there. They got to get out.
House of the Hall?
Yeah.
House of the Hall.
Did a TV show. Start that up.
So basically, it's right before enshrinement day the next day, and it's a luncheon where you all get in this room. And my year I was in there, you're not allowed to talk. The enshrinees, because you're not in there yet. You're not in there. You
didn't. Yeah.
Oh, so that's when y'all got to go. It's like y'all on hotel room.
Oh,
yeah.
I've seen that part.
No, that's during the Super Bowl. That's during the Super Bowl.
Okay.
This you're already in, but you ain't officially in until they put that jacket on.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
So you're in the room with the greatest guys that ever played the game. Montana. Oh man, you felt shoot.
I can't even imagine.
I can go on and on, bro.
I can't even imagine.
And they're looking at you like this.
Yeah, because you trying to get you just getting in.
Freshman?
Yeah.
Freshman. So you can't say anything.
Mm-hmm. You just walking in.
You're not allowed to talk. You ain't allowed to talk.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're just listening to all these guys tell stories and talk and tell you what this moment means for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like this.
Like,
dog, you just like, that's how big your eyes are. Your eyes are so big, man. It's like you come downstairs the first Christmas and you know there's some presents under there for you. And your eyes are big.
Like you, yeah.
Oh, man.
So, and then when you put that jacket on and you go to the gold jacket dinner and you go through the gauntlet, so they have two sides and there's Hall of Famers on both sides, and you go through a gauntlet and they're congratulating you saying, welcome to the most exclusive club on the planet.
On the planet. Sheesh.
Yeah. Dude, I went through there. I'm telling you, man, I damn near moist myself. I just want you to know.
Oh, man. And this is at the Hall of Fame?
I ain't never told you. This is exclusive.
That's exclusive.
When you got all these guys patting you on the back and saying, welcome to the club. After that day, man, I was like breathless, man. I was like, you know what I said? I said, what am I doing here? I actually said that. What am I doing here at this time, this moment right now? Why am I here?
Yeah.
And then when I got outside, I said, shit, I belong here.
Yeah.
But I said, I was really trying to figure out, because it was so overwhelming, because as a 15-year-old, I just wanted to go to school and play football.
Mm-hmm.
But to come out of that room and go, I shouldn't be in here.
Yeah.
And I tried to, wrap myself around that. And now, 6 years later, it's very vivid now, because the first 2 years, it's really vivid, but you're just like still
in there.
Yeah.
But now I go back every year and I see everybody else going in and how they feel. And it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is no different. It's a trip of a lifetime. It's hard to explain, man. It's hard to explain.
I know it's a whole feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions y'all got, man? I'm good to go. You let me know.
Man, hey, we just appreciate you for rocking with us, man.
Well, y'all know Teresa, right?
Yeah. She got us right, hooked us up, man.
She was like this. You better get on that podcast with them, boy.
Yeah, she said she gonna give it back. She gonna do the same thing to Jason next week. We have him.
Jason Weaver.
Yeah.
Jay Weave, man, that's a good brother there, man. I just want you to know, he's gonna quote some stuff. He's very philosophical.
Oh, he's hey, all I want him to do is he probably can't do it no more. He gotta hit that Simba voice for me.
Oh
wow.
Yeah. Or at least a little Michael Jackson, right?
He got something. He got to get something. But man, we appreciate you, man. Hall of Fame, RJ.
No, I appreciate. You know what? I love talking to guys that are not only players but know the history of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that's missing from some of these guys. The history of the game is really important.
Oh, that's definitely missing. Hey, I'm only in my 8th year, and I talk to some of the young guys, and they don't know who they have.
They don't know nobody.
Who.
They better know, bro. Because someday when they leave the game, they're gonna want somebody to know them.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, life is a complete circle. It just depends on how fast you're going.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's life. But I appreciate you guys. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you. And appreciate you guys, man. Anytime you guys want to talk to me, just let me know.
All right, man.
Absolutely,
Thank you, man. Goddamn, Andre Reed Hall of Fame, man.
That shit was dope.
That shit was dope. Yeah, so our next guest, bro, we having a young Simba in the Raw Room, bro. You know who's young Simba, bro? The real first ever Lion King Simba, nigga. The real nigga.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real. Like Simba.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have Simba.
Okay.
My brother been in ATL.
Yeah.
That might have been, I was looking at his resume, brother been fucking with Oprah.
That's fire as fuck.
All type, bro. Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah.
So that's
Simba on our ass.
We're going to have young Simba in the bitch. You tune in, goddamn. All right, bro. Man, what you got planned for the rest of the day?
Yeah, I'm finna go work out in a little bit. That's all I've been doing, goddamn. Getting right, staying right, you know.
Got to. I did my little workout earlier. I'm got a team meeting soon, so hey, we appreciate y'all tuning into the Raw Room.
Absolutely.
Everybody tune in next week.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in the Raw Room. We had a Hall of Fame. Hey, look. What we doing now? We just booking exclusive ass shit. Appreciate y'all fucking with us, man.
Absolutely.
But hey, we appreciate y'all for listening. Hey, follow us. Follow us at the Raw Room, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me at Wesson_Son56 on Instagram. On Twitter, DB_5Trey.
Follow your boy JC JCar_11, Twitter, Instagram, JCar_32. And the Raw Room is at raw__room.
Roomies, we appreciate y'all for listening. We'll tune in for your next week. Easy.